Perhaps it's a bad idea, but I'm playing some more Baba Is You back-to-back from the previous recording session, where I really struggled to finish number 8. But let's head on to number 9. I'm really enjoying this game, and so I'm recording a lot, kind of in a batch. Pipe is stop, Baba is you, flag is flag, bog is defeat, so I guess that green stuff is bog. Here I am, by the way. Cog is stop. There's a move, there's an and, there's a robot is a push, and bog is defeat. Okay. And so for defeat things, then there's a flag and a rock and a win over there. And let's see. Right now there's robot is push. I might be able to set up robot as move. And get him to walk across the bog. Actually, I'm not sure if the robot were to walk across the bog, would he be defeated? And can I test that just by pushing him into the bog? Okay, the robot is not defeated by being pushed into the bog. I don't know that there's a way I can make the robot switch directions, however. I probably could by also moving... So here's my idea. The idea is basically to have the robot be moving on his own. And then when he's over there, when I want him to stop moving, I could turn that off. And then I could do the same thing with a cog. I want the cog to be pushed for a moment, please. So many words. So if the cog was push, and I had the cog then also going over there with its own move, which I guess let's go ahead and try that out. I can still get all these words apart. So if cog was move, except for let's wait here until now, I think. Except for I want to do things a little bit differently because I want to push these words around. So if I left the cog there and then make the robot move again. Oh, except for cog is not currently stop, right. So let's not make the robot move again just yet. Let's turn the cog into stop and then make the robot move. Yeah, he walks back and forth like that. And then I could get the flag over there. I'm not sure how to make something move up and down. What would happen if the robot had a barrier on the other side? I guess I am curious about that. And I guess I don't have the word flag. Okay, I kind of had a strategy in my head. It's not clear to me that that strategy is workable just yet. So let me step back and try to think about the big picture. Also, we have an and, which could be very useful. We can push things. But yeah, basically a thing that's moving on its own, I don't know how to make it turn a direction other than just bouncing back and forth, either bouncing left and right or bouncing up and down. And that would obviously have utility. And it's not something, I'm pretty sure this is not the case, but if I change robot is moved vertical, it's not like the robot starts moving vertically, it's just the direction that he was already facing. Okay. So we have push, stop, and move as things we can do. Bog is defeat. I'm never going to be able to change, it would appear. And I can't make the flag become something else. So the question is... Basically, the win text is over there. And the only things I can see to do either are to A, push the word is all the way to the right so that rock is win, which won't really help me win. Ah, but if it was flag and rock is win, aha. Yes. Flag and rock is win. If I could make it say that, then everything would be great. And so I could have the cog move. But first it has to be pushable. The robot's pushable right now, so let's go ahead and have the robot put and over there. So I just want the robot to be moved for a moment. And then I can change it back in a minute. He's going to go one more step when I push this out of the way. There we go. Flag and rock. And then I want the cog to be... First of all, I want the cog to be pushed so I can get it in the right spot. So let's make the cog pushable. And I want it going that way. Then I need an extra word is for it to push over there. Great. And then I want the cog to be move for a short bit. And then I can make that no longer the case. Oops, I stopped it too early. There we go. Flag and rock is win. So flag is win, so I can just go here. Congratulations. Neat. Okay. Oh man, this game is so crazy. And sometimes you see a good solution, and other times I'm not sure if I'm missing the good solution or if the good solution is just that difficult. I don't know. So this one seems very similar. I have an extra and. Flag, rock, ice. I see. Flag and rock and ice is win. I guess would do it. But now the issue is I only have the cog and the robot to push things over. But I wonder if I have enough words that I could just push the remaining words across on my own if something was pushable. So I'm going to try basically the same strategy and try to get a sense of where it fails. So let's get the robot up here, going to the right, and then I want the robot to move on his own to push and over there. Could I walk him back? I don't think I can. Yeah, let's not worry about that yet, although that is a possible strategy. Okay, so I'm going to do this, and then once before, I'm going to push that out of the way. So flag and rock, great. And then I'm going to try the same thing here with the cog, so I need the cog to be pushable. Right, that's not going to work like that. Let's do it this way. Okay, cog is push. So I can push the cog. It's going the right way there. Now I want cog to be move for a moment. So let's go get some move. And then my question will be... Can I just stack all of these words with is at the end and push it all the way to the right? I don't have a flag as push. So how many to the right does this need to go? From here, it needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, from here, I would need how many words in front of it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in front of is. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I have 6 words. So if I just stack up all these words, oops, like this, and then just push them across the bog, which I think is a thing that I can do. I can just push is through the flag. There we go. Flag and rock and ice is win. So flag is win, which means I can just do this. Okay. All right. I'm feeling pretty smart at the moment. That could change in an instant. But let's try number 10, evaporating river. All right, water is sink. Baba is you. Flag, skull is defeat. Is win. Wall is stop. Water is hot. Cog is push and melt. Okay, so if I do that, that happens. I could make it so that water is no longer sink, and then I could go across. But cog is melt. Does that mean it melts in water? Yeah, I think that's what melt means. What does melt mean? Does melt mean if it touches anything else, it disappears? No. What does melt mean? Does melt always imply water? Oh, water is hot. I bet you it's melt means if you touch anything hot, then you disappear. So a cog is melt. So if a cog touches anything hot, it will disappear. And the water is hot. And it doesn't seem like I can change that. So it doesn't seem like I could get the cog onto the other side, which I'm not even sure why I'd want to do that anyway. Yeah, what do I want to do is a great question. I mean, the obvious thing would be push flag to the left, so flag is win, and then I could walk over to the flag and win. And I almost see a way to do that. I guess I need the cog to push it, because the idea was going to be to... Oops. Say sink is water. And so if I push this to the left, it would work, except for I die, and so I would need the cog to be able to push it. But the cog is going to melt before it gets across. So... can I... What other words do I have access to? I don't think I have an and anywhere, or not one that I have access to anyway. I do have an is, so I could say cog is water. If I said cog is water, I don't think that would help me. I could say flag is water. I could say... Basically, this is that I'm pushing seems to be important. I feel. Cog is water. Is there anything else I could say cog is, and would it help? I could also say water is stop. Okay, let's, look at other ways that I can use this is. I could say cog is hot, and it would probably melt itself. I could say cog is water. I could say water is water. Water is not currently sink. But I want water to not be hot, but I don't think I can do that. It definitely seems designed for me to push the cog across the water somehow. And the cog is push, so I can't just say cog is water, because then I wouldn't be able to push it anymore, because water is not pushable. I could say flag is water, and that would not help. Say water is stop, and that won't help. Cog is sink. I think also kind of almost helps. I guess sink and milk. Sink has the advantage of destroying the thing. So sink destroys the water as well as me, whereas melt only destroys the melting item without destroying the hot thing that it's going into. So I am understanding the verbs with much more precision than I used to. I could say water is skull. That would not help me. I could say water is defeat. That won't help me. So now I'm just looking at the physical layout and what's all the different things I could do with this is. Win is never makes sense. Oh, water is wall. I hadn't really noticed the wall being there. Wall is stop. Yeah, wall is a little bit curious. I guess it's just there to block off some of the places that you can't push on. Some ends of win and cog. Okay, I don't think this is going to help me yet, but just doing it might help me see something that I haven't seen before, which is, if I were to say, water is skull, I think Baba would be trapped on the right. However, the cog now could get across. And so, and unfortunately it seems like this is, not undoable. So that is a way to get the cog to the left-hand side of the screen, but now Baba is trapped over here. So does this help me brainstorm any other solution? Here's another idea that I just had. Can text sync? If I say water is sink, and I do this, yes. So that's both good and bad. It's good from the point of view of now I have a way to get the cog across without it melting, but it's bad from the point of view of I just used one of my three things. Oops. That's not the way to get the cog across without it melting, Brian. I used one of the three things that I wanted to use for pushing over here, so I still can't manage to push flag to the left without defeating myself. So, continue thinking. Just because I don't remember if I've ever tried this, if I say U is water, that does not form a rule. Okay, that's just what I wanted to know. Once again, I don't think this is going to help, but it's useful to brainstorm. I could say that water is wall, and that'll convert this into a wall. And the only advantage this has is that it's no longer hot. And so, unfortunately, since wall is stop, I can't get across and the cog can't get across. But this would at least solve the cog's problem from the point of view that it would no longer melt on the hot thing. It also sacrifices two pieces of text, which I still think I need to use in order to solve this over here. So, still not a good solution. I'm going to stare once more, but I might have to move on. I have one other idea. What if... How exactly do I need to do this now? I want to make water not be sink. And then eventually I wanted to make cog is sink and try to sink one of the skulls, but I can't get this cog across the water. I could say cog is water, but then that'll just turn it into water, which won't help. Yes, I still don't think there's a way to do that. Just to demonstrate kind of the crux of the idea. If I said cog is sink, then I could use the pushable cog basically to destroy anything. So I could get rid of that. I could get rid of the flag. I could get rid of the word defeat. I can't get rid of the word defeat. That's too bad. Interesting. So words just still remain pushable, and so they don't get destroyed like that. I can still change to water is sink. Currently cog is sink. And I can't make it destroy like the word is or anything else either. And so, yeah, I mean, I can break a way across here, but it doesn't help. Because then I, once again, only have 3 pushable pieces to try to push flag over. And flag is not push, and I can't make it push. So, is there anything else I could destroy with the cog? I can only destroy, oops, basically stuff on the right-hand side. I could put this somewhere first. Does that matter? Can't push it into text, though. So objects and text don't seem co-locatable normally. Okay, I think I've spent enough time in this puzzle. I'm not getting it. So let's return to the map and choose a different puzzle if possible. But it doesn't seem like it's possible here. It seems like I've kind of exhausted my possibilities, so I guess let's return to the bigger map and look ahead at the next area. I think I still have time to take a peek. There's a pillar area and a leaf area. I'm not sure which one I should do. Let's try the leaf area because I like plants. Forest of Fall. And is there a starting area here? I see, that just brings us back to the map. Okay, great. So O1. Hop. Uh-oh. Love is telly. It's a teleporter. Water is defeat. Flag is win. And there's push. So I need to... Water's defeat. Baba's you. Fences stop. Got it. So what am I going to use? Push. Can I... Interesting. Oh, that did not behave the way I thought it was going to. Okay, let's restart, and let me pay a little bit more attention to what happens when I make this move. Okay, that pushed it to the right, and then if I teleport there, it teleported back, and then if I wait or move, yeah, waiting just causes things to teleport again, and if I move up, I see, got it. Okay. So basically every move, the teleporter is going to teleport and swap things. So if love was pushable, would that help? I'm not immediately clear how it would, but let's go ahead and find out. So if love is push, I can push these around. Ah, I can probably push this into the water and then teleport there. Except I can't do that. Yeah, I could do that, because I could do this, right? So if love is a teleporter... Oh, it teleports the water! Right, because the water is just an object. So I could move down... Nope, that kills me. So if I wait and then move down, and then wait again, and then go to the flag... Okay. Wow. Order of operations is something you just have to kind of experimentally determine, it seems, in order to understand what order teleporting and being killed and different things like that are going to happen. That seems to be true in almost all the games that have this kind of puzzle mechanics. So this appears to be a very similar type of thing. The problem is, oh, I see the problem. Okay, well, I think I need love to be pushed to make any progress. So let's go over here and make this a possibility. And so if I say love is push, then I think I could teleport the water somewhere else. So I could say love is telly, and now the water's somewhere else. That's not where I want it, so let's wait one. Okay, so now the water's out of the way. Love is push again. And so I could probably even do something like that. And let's do a little bit more moving of the water. Sure. Not sure exactly what I want to do here just yet. Can I guess I'd just be teleporting water to water here. So the problem is that I still can't do that very well. So, I can step onto this one, but if I put it here and then teleport back and forth, there's going to be water on both sides, and so I'd never be able to step onto either of them, I don't think. So what I need to do is what? I think I might already be in a broken state, actually, where I'm not going to be able to recover from this. Actually, not necessarily, because what happens if I do... Yeah, I have an idea. Oops. That is not the right idea, though. I want to use some other words. While love is push. Yeah, so what if I do something like this? I don't mind if the word telly is inside the water, because I can probably recover from that later. But now I want love to be telly again. And I think I have room to do that. Yeah, this will totally work. Alright. So let's set up our teleporter. And then let's just step into it at the right time. That was the wrong time. So this is the right time? Yep. Okay. Cool. Very neat. Alright, so we've learned about teleporters. What else are you going to show me? Grand Stream. Alright, this time we are Kiki and Baba. No, Kiki is move and Baba is you. Okay, so I'm Baba over on the right. Kiki's just moving up and down. Key is pull. What? There's a pull mechanic? Okay, that's much more complicated. So it only follows you if you're still going the same direction facing away from it. And Kiki can probably also pull in an interesting way. Box has flag is win. Box is shut. I see the box over there. Key is open. Wow. So, whereas previously, right, we just had door is shut and key is open. And so moving the key to the door, moving an open thing to a shut thing, caused both to be destroyed. Now there's a has operator that presumably when the thing is destroyed, it will become another thing. So I need to get the key to the box. The key and the box will both disappear and a flag will be appearing in its place. And water is currently defeat. And so that's my big problem right at the moment. So I can walk around the water and probably still be able to pull the key again later with some clever pushing of words. Can't pull the key all on my own though. Kiki is move. I could change the key to move and get the key to come my way. Yeah, that seems pretty good. But then I can't make the key be pull again. Okay, so knowing that, let's restart. I want to get the key moving to the left. Okay, so the key is moving to the left right now. So now I want to change the key to be move, I think. And I think I won't have to use key. If I make key move, could I ever pull it again? I'm unclear, but let's just go ahead and do this for the moment. I think the key is going to be on the move forever now. It's just going to go and do that. And I don't think there's a way for me to separate these words. And Kiki is pull, I don't think it's going to help. And saying the box is no longer shut is not going to help because I need something shut and something that is open to be combined regardless. Could I say Kiki is shut or something like that? I don't think so. I don't think there's a way to get shut out the way that things are right now. Okay. So I need a different way to get the key over, which probably involves Kiki. So let's go over here. And I could make Kiki be pull for a moment. That seems plausibly useful. So what if Kiki were no longer move and Kiki was pull, and I were to pull Kiki somewhere? I'm not sure just where yet. Actually, I think I would prefer this to be on a different line. And then I want to pull Kiki down here and over here and over here. So now Kiki is facing to the right. So Kiki would go move. And then if the key became pull while Kiki was moving it, Kiki could pull the key over. And then I could stop Kiki moving. I think I could do something with this. Do I want the key to be move or pull? If I say key is move, I'll never make key not move anymore. Key is pull gives me more flexibility because I can control it. So let's say key is pull. Let's say Kiki is move. Let's start waiting and let Kiki pull the key. Kiki also appears to see the key as an obstacle because Kiki immediately turned around. So that's interesting. But now, can I pull the key now that Kiki is no longer moving? The answer appears to be yes. So I'm going to pull the key in various directions. There we go, to get to the flag, and the flag is win, and so I've done it. Okay, that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that a lot. Do I have time for one more? I'm not sure. Let's at least take a peek. But I'll try not to spend too much time on it. Rocky Road. Rock is teleporter. Rock is push. It's a pushy teleporter. Okay, that's interesting. Baba is you. Foliage is defeat. Flag is win. The flag is down there. Water is melt and defeat. And rock is hot. Alright, I think I grok it. Oh, rock is push. And pushing seems to take precedence over teleporting. Okay, so if rock was not push and I could just teleport, well, then I can't push it. Okay. And when it is push, it's not a whole lot that I can do there then. I wonder how you come up with all these operators. I mean, I guess just a lot of game testing and clever creative ideas. And then figure out the right kind of precedence in order for them to work to make interesting puzzles, and then figure out how to make the puzzles. Like, this is a very creative game. Let's see. What if I bring this over there? Push and is, but I can't bring rock and his telly over there, I don't think. So I don't think that's gonna help me. And wall is stop, so I won't be able to push any words into some of the outer words. Those are basically immutable rules so far as I can tell. So it's just a matter of how do I teleport over there. And now that rock is not push, I don't know how I'm ever going to move these teleporters. But back when rock was push, I don't know how I was ever going to teleport over there. Is there a way... What happens if I do this? Rock was pushed, so I pushed it. But now rock is just teleporter, right? Okay, so I guess that shouldn't have surprised me. Okay, here's the more interesting question. First off, I'm going to do this really quick. Ooh, that's not exactly what I meant to do. That's also not what I meant to do. I want to do this and get the is over here. And then I want to do a similar thing here. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, so I've got push and is over there. And now I want to know what happens if I do this. Rock does teleport over there, and then of course it's no longer teleportable or pushable. But it could have been pushable if I'd had the other words set up right. So I could teleport the final word in X's Y over there and have it still be a thing. So it could have been like rock is push still. But without teleportation, like it seems like I need rock as telly to always be active almost. Okay, so here's another idea. If rock as telly was always active, is there a way to push those words across and somehow use them on the other side? I kind of doubt it. But let's just play with this. Okay. And that teleports me here. Oh, I teleported foliage! Why did that not occur to me? Okay, so that defeated me. Okay, so I could teleport individual bits of foliage. And so I might be able to make a path through the foliage by doing that. So this is where experimentation obviously can be very useful. So, I have teleported a piece of foliage. Right, and then I teleported two of them and then bad things happen. So, I want to get one piece of foliage there and then teleport there myself without pushing the rock, I think. That's the wrong timing. Now they're both there, and they're just going to teleport back and forth. Which means I can never push the rock, so I don't want to do that. So somehow now I want to get the rock back out. Which I'm not sure how to do. If I do that, it quits teleporting. If I do that one thing later, it quits teleporting, and I can push the rock again now. But not from a particularly useful vantage point. So yeah, moving the foliage around definitely seems like a thing to do. But it's still not clear to me like I want to quit pushing, I think. And then I could be over here, but then I want to push the rock out of the way, but I can't push the rock from this side because rock is no longer push. And that timing doesn't work. And remind me, water is melt and defeat. Rock is hot. So if I push the rock into the water, it will melt the water. Okay. I think I might be out of brain power for this one. Like, it seems like the set of things that I can do is quite limited, and so I ought to be able to figure out either from the set of operators I've already managed to exemplify through movement. Either there's a solution just using those bits, or there's some other key component that I've just missed. And I feel like maybe using the bits I've already seen is already somehow what I need to do. But I'm just not quite getting it. I have one other quick idea, which is, what if I push the rock from here? Well, I guess it won't be pushable anymore, right? So what if I do this again? And now push the rock again here? Actually, do I want to do it that way, or do I want to wait one? If I wait one and then push it... No, that foliage came back, so that's not good in terms of what I wanted to do. And now there's foliage on both rocks, which is also not really what I want to do. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a way to clear out the foliage, and I'm not quite finding it. Okay, I think I've reached my stopping point for today's episode. Let's take a quick peek. That was number 3. I don't even know where 4 is. I guess it's probably going to be down from here or something. Sometimes looking ahead at a future puzzle will give you new insights into something you can do. Ghost. Baba is you. Ghost is teleporter. Push. Leaf is defeat. Love, win. So I see the heart. The leaf is defeat, but not the foliage. Oh, foliage is stop. Got it. And the leaf currently is defeat. But I could make ghost push. I don't think this is going to give me any new insight, really. But I can't push it through there. And can I push it onto the defeat tile? I could do that. And I could probably push the other ghost there too, and have a ghost end up on the other side, and it's not going to help me. Because now even if ghost was teleporter, oh, it probably would help me. I could get the heart by waiting a moment. So I could get to it if I could get the is back out. Oops. So can I get the is out so for love is win? Not without all the ghost teleporter stuff happening. What if ghost went back to push on this parity, and I pushed it over here, and then I went back here? Yeah, this seems plausible. And then I pushed it back here, but on different parity. Now the leaf is out of the way, and the ghosts are out of the way, so I can walk over there. Okay, looks like I am solving one more. Oh, what happened here? Oh, I changed Baba as you. Oops. Right, Baba is you. I need Baba to keep being you. How am I going to get an is to win, then? Because I don't think I can use the leaf as defeat unless foliage is stop. I guess I could... No, I can't teleport the foliage because I can't move the ghosts onto the foliage. So it seems like I need to move this is, but I also need this is for Baba is you. So what am I missing? Can I teleport? Here's an idea. Can I teleport the is? If the ghost is a teleport, can I teleport the is? Like over to its final location? But even if I did, Baba is you would go away and I wouldn't be winning yet. Love is win. Could I teleport the heart to where I'm standing? I at least have a sense of the implication, which is with 2 teleporters where you can push them around, you can effectively move any object such as the leaf or the heart to any other location on the screen, given some variables. And so being able to manipulate the shape of the world allows me to come up with innovative solutions. That's what I'm going to have to think about for next time, and maybe I can apply that to the previous rock puzzle as well. This game continues to be interesting. I hope that you're enjoying it as much as I am. I'm not sure if it's as fun to watch as to play. I feel that about most puzzle games. But for those of you who are watching, I hope that you're enjoying it. I hope that you guys are having a great day, And I will see you again soon for more Baba Is You. For now, bye-bye.